Alright guys, welcome back to another video. This one here is more so for the new player who literally just downloaded the game, just did a tutorial, picked whatever character they wanted to master, did a couple matches, got to level 3, and now they're doing PvP. Now you're allowed to make your own decks, and they give you a little bit of cards. I was at my sister-in-law's house, wanted to play Wraith, and I used their system because I didn't have mine with me. So I did everything I could to get access to Wraith as quickly as I could, which was about 2 PvP matches. And then I made a deck and I figured, hey, I might as well do a video for someone who's brand new to the game, because I could show you guys deck builds like this with all these cards, but you don't have access to this stuff early game. So that does you no good. So what I did was I made a deck for that profile on my sister-in-law's system, and I played a match with it. I think I had 16 kills, maybe like 3 or 4 deaths. I was playing a Gideon, he was up there in kills, and there was a Chimera who was up there, and our other 2 teammates actually went AFK. They didn't have any cards equipped, they didn't do anything. So needless to say, we ended up losing the match, but between the 3 of us, we actually were able to hold down the game for the longest time, and we did really well. So I wanted to share the deck with you guys that I actually used. These were the only cards I had access to for using I guess like Wraith, because that's my main character. The affinities that I used for it were Death and Chaos. So when you first go ahead and start making a deck, you'll be able to pick from 2 affinities. I picked the Call of the Week card, which helps out with clearing minions faster. Sand Speeder is weird. It gives you movement speed increase when you're not attacking or being attacked. So when you're roaming the map trying to help other lanes and stuff, you'll be running faster. Guard Piercer gives you a little bit of basic armor penetration, and with Wraith, his basic attack is pretty decent compared to other casters. Also gives you 16 power, which is helpful. Overclock Joy gives you that attack speed. It gives you like this frenzy where everything is heightened. You're moving faster, you're shooting faster, but you're taking additional damage as well. Heavy Hitter gives you a basic damage increase of 15%, and again with Wraith, his basic is pretty decent, it's useful. Numbing Rogue I didn't really use too much, but it's there as an alternative. Shatter Golem is something that I use for crit chance, so you deal additional damage with your basic attacks. And Vampiric Blade actually was really useful. What I did was with the gems, I used an auto health potion, fast travel, because again I didn't have access to all the gems, and you guys brand new to the game might have these same gems available. So I just want to show you how I put them together. Multi-shot you'll get once you put 13 gems into agility, so that was kind of the focus for me. I did grab the auto mana potion early game just to make sure I had some sort of mana regen, because I was sniping a lot like early game. But once I got multi-shot, clearing minions became a little bit more easier, so I stopped at 13 in agility, and then I started working on building up my vitality. So I did the quick exit. Obviously if you're going back to the base a lot, you get a little bit of movement speed so you can get back to your lane. Armor keeps you safe somewhat. You get a little bit of a shield, a 125 shield, once you're out of combat for 10 seconds. So it might not be the biggest shield in the world, but it was one of the gems I had available. So what I did was I built, again, I got 1 auto mana potion, so 1 in intellect, and then everything else went into agility up until I got 13 agility. So with that I would have Call of the Week on, Sand Speeder, and then eventually I'd have Guard Piercer. Once you hit the 13 though, you can have Heavy Hitter and Guard Piercer on, and then you can take off these, or you can just get 1 more and just keep Call of the Week. But I would have those 2 on, and then start building for 13 vitality, so you can work on equipping the Vampiric Blade, or if you wanted to do Numbing Robe, you could work on that as well. You can have those options basically. But at the end of the game, I had once I got 13 agility and 13 vitality, I was able to just go ahead and finish up maxing out the agility. So with that, your agility maxes out at 25. So I had 7 of those available for Vampiric Blade, and then I had 13 available for the Shadow Golem. And then because I had 13 Vitality, I could have Numbing Rogue on if I wanted to, as well as Vampiric Blade, or I could just use Guard Piercer. You know, if you guys didn't want to spec that much into Vitality, you could just use Guard Piercer instead. So you could have Guard Piercer, Shadow Golem, and Vampiric Blade. This card, coupled with the multi-shot and how fast you shoot once you kind of max out your agility, helped out a lot. There were times where Chimera would come to try to kill me, and once you equip the card or once you activate the card and start shooting him back in a way, it keeps you alive long enough to possibly use an alt or send them back or something to keep you alive. So again, this deck was just something that I wanted to share with you guys in case you were brand new to the game. You don't have access to all the cards everyone is always posting videos about. You don't have all the gems, but you still want to know exactly how to piece things together so you can basically get out there and win a few games. So again, this is targeted audiences, the brand new players who just downloaded the game and just started playing. If you guys want any other videos or any other details, leave comments, like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see. If you want to see gameplay of something using this specific deck, let me know. And if you have any questions about why I chose these gems or anything, of course, let me know as well. But again, thank you guys for all your support. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later.